Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance. It is actually, I think, morning. Let's just double check that. No, it's not. It's very much not morning. I had to have a sleep so that I could save. That is my excuse. Now then, let's have a quick look at why. Oh yes, I've got to send that something. That's right, of course it is. Now I've got a couple of items on me, and I would actually like to see if we can get some of these repaired. If I'm perfectly honest, so we're going to take it a bit easy in today's episode. We're not going to rush off to the very next quest. Now I know. For some people, that must be quite shocking, because so far I've pretty much handled the quests as soon as I've gotten them. But for the time being, I would actually prefer to at least spend one episode just kind of getting back on top of my skills. Really? Can't I like do them all at once? Please? Yes, it actually looks like I can. Phew. Okay. I was going to be very upset about that. Okay, no, that's cool. Right, let's have a look. There's lots of things that I want to deal with. I've got 41 cooked hare meat there. It's reasonably valuable, actually. My nourishment isn't great, so I'm going to eat from the pot here. Ah, good times. Now then, let's go ahead and get ourselves dressed for going about town, shall we? Pop on my gloves. Do I really want that, Gambeson? Yeah, I suppose so. And we'll also pop that on as well. No, we don't. Well, you know what? I may as well wear my van braces simply because there's no real reason not to at the moment. I guess we could wear my mail collar as well. I actually think it makes Henry look fine. With doesn't need the helmet and the coif for the time being. I think everything else is good though. Right then, Pebbles, come hither. Come hither, my lovely. There we are. It seems that if I can't see you when I whistle, you suddenly appear behind me. But if I'm looking straight at you, you saunter over, all tardy like. Right. I would very much like to see what we have in there. Got a couple of items that I wouldn't mind getting improved. We've also got, well, hunter's gloves, a silver ring. Wait a second. What? Oh no, that's the horse's stat. Of course. Have we got any other items there? Well, I mean, honestly, we could just hold on to the ring for a while, but I'm kind of tempted to find out how much these are worth if we were to... what kind of gloves am I wearing right now? I've just got... they are hunter's gloves. Okay. Well, I want to see how much of a drop we get. Can I move those to my inventory? Yes, please. From selling these items. I mean, in my personal mind, we are not just stealing these items. These items were picked up legitimately. Oh, I'm very glad to hear that. Can I sell? No. Well. That's a bit unfortunate. What other kinds of training do you offer? Oh, right, so lockpicking or pickpocketing? No. No, we're not going to train... No.
I hear you're able to open locks without a key. Will you teach me how?
Certainly.
Okay. Oh. That's interesting. I'm definitely a beginner.
I'd like to practice the basics.
All right, but it'll cost you.
Will it really? How much? I need to pay... Okay, so you're not just going to take me somewhere and teach me. I'm going to pay for training. Sure, I'll try and
Isn't
handle
that quite a lot?
Let's try and drop this down by 5 groschen. We'll see how that goes.
What do you say to this?
Well now, a little more and we'll shake on it.
Okay, let's see how much that affected your feelings. It's not terribly bad. I think we can get you down to 57.
Agreed. Now listen up.
All right then. Wow. It was that simple, so I can just buy levels and things. Well, I guess, although it doesn't seem that I can actually trade these items with you, it's certainly not bad that we just discovered that I can train like that. Let's have a look then. See skills. Yeah, it's gone up a perk level. Very nice. Lasting lockpicks or repairman? 20% chance of any broken lockpicks returning to your inventory. No, I'm not going to plan on breaking them. I'll actually go for lasting lockpicks because that appears to be something that likely builds up regardless. But alright then, Pebbles. Let's head into town, shall we? Let's go and have a nice little trot into town. We'll see if we can sell a few things. Might want to leave Pebbles outside, considering she is laden with 2 apparently stolen gloves and an apparently stolen ring. None of which were actually stolen, but for some strange reason, this game believes that I'm a thief. I refute this. Henry's no thief. He just sometimes takes things that don't belong to him, but only when it's for the greater good. That's not really thieving. And if you take something off someone who stole it, it's not really thieving then either. It's justice. Hello there, my good man. How do you know my name? Oh, that's just weird. Alright then, Pebbles. Well, actually, kind of want to take Pebbles in there with me. Because Pebbles has many, many things that I would like to sell. Alright then. Let's head through town. Now, there were a couple of activity givers in here, I believe. Yes, there were. Number of activity givers. A quest tipster, 2 quest tipsters. Maybe. A huntsman, a bird's nest over there as well. Might actually go and see if I can't hit 1 or 2 of those. But let's go up this way and see what activities this game has to offer.
I'm glad you stopped by.
Hello. I am Mr. Popular, it seems. Oh, I believe that fellow right there is our activity giver. Can I speak with you from horseback?
G'day,
no,
Henry.
of course I cannot.
Come on
Welcome.
up
Why would I
and
even think that? Oh, my horsemanship has increased. Fantastic.
day or night, at
Okay.
home or at work.
Oh there, good man.
God save you.
And you. You fight for coin? What? We'll go about Rattay first. How'd the Rattay folk get on with the refugees? Have you heard anything about those humans?
Have you heard anything about the humans in Sigismund's army?
Don't talk to me about that fucking rabble. A soldier was saying in the alehouse them barbarians impale people on spikes, rape women. They hold nothing sacred, the filthy heathens.
I mean, I've not seen the spiked thing, and personally haven't seen the raping either, but I'm fairly certain that that's what they were. Yeah, filthy heathens. Though, not believing in the same god has very little to do with this, I think.
How do the Rattay folk get on with the refugees?
Well, they have it tough, no doubt. But there's not enough room for them here. How much longer will they be living on our streets? Nothing good will come of this. What if one of them's brought the plague with them?
I mean, it is a fair worry. How's life in Rattay?
What's
for
life
you?
like in Rattay?
We got sturdy walls and 2 castles to protect us. There's not many towns have that. And we got everything we need here. We've got an apothecary, a swordsmith, an armourer. We've got a beautiful church and a fine alehouses.
Indeed. You know what? Well, since I'm here, go on
What
then.
kind of governor is Sir Hanush?
Sir Hanush is a good lord. Things won't be the same when that wastrel Sir Hans takes over.
Hey,
That
now.
will be a sorry day.
Hey, he may be a little bit rough around the edges, but he's good peoples. Damn it. Now, you may be wondering, why do I go through all of these options? Well, as it happens, if a dialogue option is white, you will gain speechcraft from choosing it. If it is grayed out like this, then no more speechcraft can be gained. I'm almost worried about this one, but...
Are you the brawler who takes bets?
What's it to you?
I'm a Skalitz refugee, and I'd like to try my luck against you.
What?
Hang on, I know who you are. And I'll only fight you for silver. Got it?
What are the rules?
Are there any rules?
Aye, a couple. Whoever lands on his arse or runs, loses. And no knives, axes, or any of that shit. You'll forfeit your wager for that, got it?
Well, that seems reasonable. Why silver?
Why for silver?
Do I really have to tell you? Look at yourself, and then look at the others. All they've got to wager is their labour. But you've got coin.
That does make a lot of sense. I'm not just going to randomly fight you. I just wanted to know what you were doing. Apparently it is now an objective. I've got to beat Millen, Ringlet, and somebody else. Maybe later. End dialogue. Now that I've actually got it as a quest, though. Wow, okay. Do me a favor, punch me. There's a brawler in Rattay who fights people for silver. Maybe I could beat a groschen or two of it. That just doesn't seem particularly nice, but alright. Apparently there's Ringlet, Millen, and Stephen. It's not really my thing. I'll be perfectly honest with you. It's not what I'm looking to do. However, hello. Oh, pickpockets. That's going to be awful. I'm eventually going to accidentally do
God
that.
save you.
And no, that isn't me saying, it's going to be such an accident when I accidentally stuff my hand into their accidentally worn trousers and pull out their accidentally tied coin purse. No. I mean, I'm legitimately going to accidentally hold down E too long. And then suddenly, I'm going to have been pickpocketing someone in the middle of the town square whilst there are guards walking up behind me. It's going to be horrible. Truly. But let's have a look at what I can sell you. Now then. It's not terrible, but sure, I'll sell all of this. I don't need any of it. There we go. Oh, wow. Have you even got enough money for this? You don't really. Let's be honest here, you really don't. Let me go to my basket. I'm going to take some of this back. I'm going to remove all of this. And then I'm going to haggle you up a bit. That's a bit better, I think. Let's go for a haggle.
I'd like to discuss the price.
I do wish the games
Well, we can try it.
that are built for a PC took advantage of the fact that a PC has a bajillion buttons. We don't need to reuse them. Like having E or X or whatever do double duty for things. Alright, let's go for 74.
Is this enough?
A nice sum. Just lower your demands a little and we'll agree.
Oh, you're a tricksy one. How about 73?
See now, I knew we'd come to an agreement.
Oh, really? That easy? Fair enough. We just made a fair bit of money there. Right, pebbles. I'm going to have to go to a cobbler, and I'm also going to have to go to a tailor's. That's the armor smith and the swordsmith, actually. Have we got... There might be something nearby. Let me just have a quick double check. Let's zoom in fact. Is that a tailor? Yes, it is. So an armorer, a tailor, and a weaponsmith. A grocer. Just a regular trader there. An alchemy bench. Now that I'm interested. Ooh, there's a grindstone. There we go. We're starting to work things out now. We've got a butcher over there. Maybe I should have actually taken the meat to the butcher. That would have made a lot more sense. How much did I get for the last lot? It was about 1.6. Keep that in your mind. We'll see if the butcher would have paid more. I know some people dislike it, and they're like, oh, just, let me sell to whoever, because you're just making busy work for me to have to walk between all these places. But I will say, I actually really do like, yeah, let's sharpen this. I do like it where games have traders that make sense. A butcher will buy a carcass, but I like it when they go even a step further and say, a butcher isn't going to buy your sausages off you. Because they sell sausages. Unless you're some sort of massive or bulk goods trader and they've brokered a deal, they're not going to buy it. And if they did, they'd buy it for, a pittance than what it's actually worth, because that's the way economy works. They're not going to buy it at a decent price because then they'd have to sell it at an undecent price and no one would buy them. But they'll buy the carcass because then they'll make that into lots of sausages or whatever they're going to use. Depends on the carcass, I suppose. Well, actually, not so much with sausages. I guess you can make sausages out of anything. But you know what I mean. I do like it when you'll get a better bit of money for selling your deer carcass to a butcher than you would by selling it to, I don't know, the weaponsmith. It's like, what are they going to do with the deer carcass? Yeah, sure, they'll buy it, but it's for their dinner. They're not going to pay a lot of money. All right, let's see what we can do here then. I actually do this myself. Oh, that's fantastic. Honing. If you want to maintain bladed weapons, you can save your repair kit and hone it yourself on a grindstone, which you can find at every smithy. Just approach the grindstone, start the process E, and select from the list which weapon you'd like to hone. The weapon must be honed along the whole length of the blade. You select which part using left and right, okay? The blade must be held at the correct angle on the grindstone. That makes sense. If the angle is too shallow, the edge won't be sharpened. If it's too steep, you can dull the blade. You control the angle by moving up and down. You have to keep the grindstone turning using space. You must also exert the correct pressure to make sure you're honing the edge at all. Pressing also depletes your stamina. To press, scroll up, and to release, scroll back. You can recognize the correct honing by flying sparks, whereas black smoke coming from under the blade tells you you're damaging it. A well-honed blade is smooth and shiny. Oh my lord, I like this! My goodness. Alright, well, that's how... let's try and get it about there. It's really hard. I can't quite guess the angle here. I might be able to tell by seeing where it starts to clip into the grinding wheel. Now, I've used a lathe plenty. So I understand, you know, kind of angles of this sort of thing. I've never actually used a grind wheel. I've always had a grind stone for any knives and that sort of thing. But we'll see how it goes. So let's pop that there. And oh, I've got to tap it. All right then. It seems that we're doing this. Oh, there we go. Let's just keep that going.
Henry, I'm glad you came.
Thank you. There we are. No, keep it going. Oh. Okay, my stamina went right down there. That's genuinely really interesting. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's get in there. There we go. No. Oh, that's a little bit too shallow.
Hey!
There we go.
Henry's come to see us.
No, not quite. Oh, no, pull it back. Okay, draw it back a little bit. This is actually really, really fun. Though trying to work on the other edges. I wonder, can I work on the other edge? No, I can't. So I'm really only grinding one edge, it seems. No, come on. There we are. There we go. Keep it going. Okay, pull it back. No, stop dangling the blade on the bloody grinding wheel. My lord. This would be so much easier if I just had a grinding stone. I know what I'm doing with those. But yes, I've used the lathe plenty of times, just for little things like making banister posts and candlesticks, that sort of thing. No, come on. It's actually jumping. I'm not moving my mouse to drive the angle deeper or anything like that. It seems to just jump every now and then, which honestly is not uncommon with anything like a lathe. Sometimes the chisel will jump down it. But let's stop there and see how the blade is doing.
Hey!
I love that that's a little mini game. That's so amazing. It's 95%. That's pretty good. I think it's up from quite a low amount. I could possibly get it a little bit better. Sure, I'll try. We'll see how we can do. I didn't notice... Well, what I have noticed is that the entire length of the blade looks less dull now. So maybe that's the trick, is that I've got to work my way down the entire length like that. And certain areas where it especially looks dull. There we go. And that's it for us now. That's it. Stop. Don't pass out grinding a sword, Henry. Right, let's see how much we've got there. You've reached a new level in maintenance. Marvellous. Oh, 97. Well, we're getting there. But what kind of skill is that then? I mean, obviously maintenance is maintenance, but it seems that there are perks to it. Fragrance. With freshly laundered clothes on, you have +1 higher charisma for the day. 7-mile boots, stuffing, serrated edge. A weapon you've sharpened yourself has a 15% better chance of causing bleeding. Wow! That is particularly nice. I like it. Okay. Blacksmith's son. Weapons you repair with a repair kit have a 10% stronger attack until they get 2 damaged. No, I think we're going to go for 100%. Look, you know, you take care of your tools. You take care of your tools take care of you. It's very simple. Just keep that going. There we are.
I'm glad you came.
I'm glad I'm here as well, but please stop talking to me while I'm focusing on sharpening my blade. My lord, come on. Ah! That got way too close there. There we go. Ah, so many sparks. Right, okay. Stop. Let's allow my stamina to recover, and then we will continue again. There we are. Apply a decent bit of oomph to it. I can't tell if that's meant to be smoke or sparks. I mean, it looks like it should be smoke. Sorry, sparks, but can never really tell. Okay, well, regardless, whatever it is now, that's what we're sticking with. Let's have a quick look. Did it go up or down? No, it didn't go anywhere. That's fine, that's fine. Right then, let's have a little talk with the artisan, shall we?
I'm glad to see you.
Thank you. Do we know each other? How's life in Rattay?
What's life like in Rattay?
Good. Or it was till them refugees
You don't
came.
know who I am, yeah?
Still, we're better off here than most places.
It's like, people are, oh, Henry, I'm so glad to see you. Oh, those bloody refugees. Like, oh, wait, yeah, you kind of came from the city. Yeah, oh, they're your neighbors, aren't they? Yeah. So how's the weather? Sometimes this game, it seems like it just doesn't quite work. And wow, I just got distracted because there's driving snow outside. My lord.
Don't even talk to me about it. I wish that rabble was gone. I know they've met with misfortune, but here they do nothing but thieve and make problems.
Again, you do know where I came from, right? Oh, well. Let's be on our way. Is this the way to the... it looks like this door is fine to open. Is this the shop? It may be. Oh no, wait, I'm in a private area. Scallywags, I wasn't looking, and I closed the door behind myself. Sometimes manners can make problems for you. There we go. The door is now closed. Is this also a private area up here? Or is this a store? Am I in a private area? No, I'm not. But where's the shop then? I honestly don't know. I mean, I was expecting this to be the shop, but apparently it is not. Unless... No, that's not it. I mean, don't you trade?
God be
You're
with
an
you,
artisan.
Henry.
You're not a seller. Well, I mean, you might be a seller of fine blades, don't get me wrong, but you're not the seller of fine blades. Ah. Wait a second. Oh, I could have actually just come in from the side. How does everyone know my name? This is most disconcerting. Ooh. Before I do anything, I do actually need to grab some items off my horse. Right, let's grab all of... Well, we'll grab the cumin bow. This as well. Yeah, sure. Is there anything else I want to sell there? We're going to take most of that stuff elsewhere. That just needs to be dropped. Drop on the floor, thank you. Yeah, I'm not going to say that any of that is going to be useful to a trader. Sorry, a weaponsmith. But what I will do, just in case it makes any difference whatsoever, I am actually going to quickly don my muddy items and the bloody CX. And then I'm going to wash. That may result in these items being better. Oh my lord, the driving snow outside right now, it's equal parts majestic and a little bit frightening. My goodness. No, it is still covered in blood. Does that ever go away? I can't imagine it does. Well, I mean, I can certainly try to sell it, but this is going to be my weapon for now. I'll also have my shield on the back too. And as for my armor, let's pop. Where are they? Work boots new. Brown hose. There we go. All right, let's get back to the trading then.
Hey, Henry's come to see us.
That's never going to stop being weird.
God save you.
And you. So hopefully neither of us will need saving. About repairs. Oh, I can just get things repaired. I mean, I guess that's actually quite a lot to repair that. I don't suppose you do armor as well, do you? Ooh. No, you don't. You don't do most. Well, you do work on van braces maybe, but no, that's fine. It's good to know that we can actually repair things here, though. Let's trade. Now then, I'd like to sell items. Now, there's a large part of me that wants to keep this, but this can definitely go. In fact, we can get rid of both of those. This one. Yeah, sure, we'll get rid of that as well. We are going to keep the body. I like the idea of getting better at using axes, honestly. The assassin. It's a long sword, I see. Bailiff's mace, broad axe, burger's sword, cleaver, coxcomb. You've got the minimum agility for it. A short sword with a sharp blade. A well-aimed chop will inflict a wound on even an opponent in light armor, but fending off blows with the edge can soon dull the blade. Decorated hunting sword. Herod's sword. 1.4k. My lord. A knight's hunting sword. I mean, we'd need more agility for that, but yeah, there's quite a lot of nice weapons here. Maybe. We will be picking some of these up. But for now, I'm just here to sell more than anything else, really.
Let's have a word about the price.
And also train my speechcraft.
Sure, why not?
Well, if you knew what was better for you, you'd probably say, no, I've heard you always argue people down and they're always losing money to you.
What do you say to this?
Witchcraft.
That sounds pretty interesting. A little less and I'll be satisfied.
All right, then. Let's have a look. How... a very little less.
See now, I knew we'd come to an agreement.
Okay, not too bad. Not too bad at all. Starting to get a decent bit of cash behind us. Might be able to upgrade our armor a little bit, maybe. Right. Pebbles, we need to move on. Next up, I would actually like to talk with the tailor.
Greetings, Henry.
Greetings. I don't know how any of you know my name. It's frankly a little bit worrying. Right, here's the tailor and armorer. Okay. Actually, Pebbles, let's not take up too much room here. Oh, they totally can. Totally can live without bread. Right, let's go and have a look then. Oh, actually. Oh my lord, I'm going to stop shopping here. Everyone knows my name. It's a little bit worrisome. By a little, I mean very. Right, I would like pretty much all of these. They're all gonna go, let's be honest. The light padded armor, I might keep. The linen shit, not gonna keep, no. I'll keep one of those. And... well, see, the thing is, that's actually a pretty good gambeson. Maybe I could get it repaired. In fact, I do kind of want a couple of these things repaired. Regardless. I'll take the skull cap as well. There we go. I'm going to be so laden down with all of this. Alright.
Garlic soup
I
for
can
the
barely
winter,
move.
onion soup for the
So heavy. So hard to walk. I know.
How are you, Henry?
I'm doing well, except I'm burdened by this terrible weight that I'm carrying around. Please buy some of it.
What do you need?
Well, first and foremost, training? In what exactly?
Henry.
Repairs.
Can you show me how to repair armor and weapons better?
Interesting.
Certainly.
For how much? I'm fairly certain I'm still a beginner.
I'd like to practice the basics.
All right, but it'll cost you.
I am completely okay with paying this.
Isn't that quite a lot?
I say as I haggle you down. go for 55 first and see where we go.
Are we agreed?
I'd almost shake on that. Almost.
Okay, well, I'll give you a tiny bit more. There we are. We can probably haggle you all the way.
Agreed.
Ah,
Now
fantastic.
listen up.
Okay, my skill in maintenance just improved again. Glorious. Have a look at that. It does seem to be rather easy to get these things leveled. I think, is it the next level we get a perk? Yes, it is. Excellent. Very well. Now I would like to... Well, actually, now I would like you to repair some things. Okay, I've gone through and I've selected to repair the leather gloves. And the reason for that is simply that they're actually fantastically good things to wear when you don't want to make any noise and you want to have super low visibility and conspicuousness. Really good things to wear for that. You know what? I'll also repair this. Gonna cost us 84, but I can haggle that down a little bit more.
Let's have a word about the price.
Aye.
Indeed, I. Agreeing already, my lord. Let's actually see if we can push this a little bit lower this time. 73.
Agree?
Probably not.
Well now, a little more and we'll shake on it.
Alright, how much a little more? We can probably get you closer to
save you, Henry.
75.
What about this?
Come now, just a little more and we have a deal.
Alright. Okay, I can probably get you to there, but I'll go for 77.
Aye, that would do it.
Alright, well, that's not too bad. We did
Good
actually
day,
manage
Henry.
to put it down a decent bit. Okay, well, thank you. You didn't buy as many things as I kind of hoped for. But that's the armorer.
Carrots that'll make
Where would the
you happy. Onions that'll make
where
you
would the
cry.
tailor be then?
That'll keep evil
Is there an area back here with the tailor? Hello? Oh no, no, that is not the tailor. No, no, there's no one in there. Or at least no one who meant to be in there. But I'm actually pretty happy with those gloves. Let me just go and have a double check of those. Now, this one's 5, 5, and 2, whereas these are 5, 5, and 2, yeah. Honestly, I can see no reason to be wearing the hunter's gloves over the leather gloves, so let's equip those. There we go, I can probably sell the hunter's gloves at this point, thinking about it. And I might as well, while I'm here. Were you going to buy
Henry,
this?
I'm glad you came.
You people are entirely too happy to see me, considering I just walk in here and then leave with lots of your money. Right, hunter's gloves. Yeah, that can go. The black and white hood. Yep. Lots of things can go. In fact, the linen. Yeah, the linen shirt can go too. All of these as well. Patched hose. Yeah, oh, I wanted to improve that one, but I can't seem to. Bit of a shame that. Yellow grey tunic. I'm almost thinking of keeping, but no, we'll get rid of that one as well. Okay, well the trader's got a lot of money, so I can totally afford to ask this. Let's have a look at the ridiculous prices for buying things from you, though. Hercules and his diet. Small armors kit, regular armors kit. I'm not gonna... Oh, you actually do have weapons. Wow. Ah, shields. Of course, that makes sense. Aiken dyed gambeson. Much more money than I've got. Still, nice. Let's have a look at the cheapest going up. Gutenberg gambeson. Okay. Riveted gloves. Well, that's very nice defense. Obviously, crazy visible and conspicuous, but still. Piece of armor that protects the elbow, one of the most sensitive parts of the combatant's anatomy. It can be afforded even by less well-off warriors. No, I think we're good with that. Though, if I could afford these, I would be happy. I would be very happy. Protecting my legs would be a good thing. Nobleman's gauntlets. Yeah, I don't think I can afford that at all. Gold does provide the best protection for the combatant's hands. It's sensible to remove them before picking your nose, though. Well, yes, that is true. That is very true. I could afford them for, like, all of my money. So I'm not gonna go for that one. I think that may be dumb. What's the difference here? Weight is fairly high. Charisma is quite low. Oh, actually, no, these ones are reasonably high. Yeah, charisma 11 on those, whereas this one's only a 4. Well, maybe then. That's 8, 8, and 3. 9, 9, and 3. We're paying an extra. Well, yeah, sure, okay. I think we can get that deal alright. And actually, we might as well sell these then as well. Let me just double check where those go again. Oh, no, that goes on top of what I've got. Oh. Well then. Sure, okay. We're doing an awful lot of haggling in this place.
Price.
You must be getting tired of that now. Oh, okay, then, fair enough. I wonder if there are any actual merchants who say, no, don't be dumb. Absolutely not. Let's see. This is... No, that's being way too cheeky.
What do you say
15
to this?
groschen. Let's see what we can do here.
I'd almost shake on that. Almost.
Oh my lord, it looks... A little bit earlier, it was quite bright. I mean, it's only coming up towards about 3 p.m. right now. You could see the moon clear in the sky. It was lovely. And then all of a sudden, clouds. It's now almost like it's dusk. It is that deep grey, and there's just sheets of snow being driven outside. Ah, it's fantastic. But I've got a funny feeling that...
Are we agreed?
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere today.
I'd almost shake on that.
Even though I was planning to.
Almost.
I'm going nowhere, except maybe up the forest. Really? Alright then.
That's a sum I can live with.
I can't seem to fine-tune it any more than that, but that's cool. We're slightly less laden now. Let's go ahead and pop that armor on now. Womp. There we go. Not bad. That's all. We can't seem to do too much with the sturdy gambeson. Maybe I can repair it if I have a look at my other items. Let's have a quick gander. No, there's not too much I can use that on, unfortunately. And my skill isn't high enough there. No, not with 98. We'll just stow it for now.
Yeah.
It'll be fine. Right, so... in terms of the armor, I don't want this. That can be dropped. No. That can be dropped off. No, that we're keeping that out. Wearing the scallops. There we are. There we go. That's not terribly bad. In terms of my weapons, I honestly need to go and hone that, but that'll be something that we do much later. That's all fine. As for everything else in here, well, let's have a look through the weightiest items down to the lightest items. That'll make it a little bit easier for me. I could drop that off, I guess. Or even the dried meat, come think of it. I could sell a bunch of the flowers that I've got and the fly agric. We've got a lot of flowers. So yeah, we could easily get rid of quite a decent chunk of that. Right. Let's have a look. We've got an apothecary, we've got a scribe, we've got an alchemy bench. I could go and see...
Henry, I'm glad you saw
Hello, I know. Right, here's the tape. Oh. Damn Dran Blast. That was where I need to check if I can repair the gambeson. I kept thinking to myself that the armor basically doubled as that, but no. I want to try and take both of these, honestly. They're both heavy, unfortunately, but I'll have to see what we can do. Because if I can pay to get those repaired, I would be more than happy to. Let's pop in here. Oh. Really? What? Why? Oh, okay. Apparently no. No, apparently we're not going to get it repaired. That is not today. I wonder when they open. Oh well. I'm going to pop up and speak to the... Oh, where's the scribe? Was there not a scribe here? Alchemy bench. There is apparently a scribe. Let's see if they are up here, perhaps. I would very much like it if they were, and then I could learn to read. Or at least see how ridiculously expensive the lessons are going to be. Because, come on, they're going to be expensive. Right. Well, this is the bailiff, not quite the scribe, but we'll have a chat anyway.
God be with you.
And with you. Is there anything I can help with? Is there something going on here?
You look like you've got a lot on your plate, Master Bailiff. Is work keeping you busy?
Busy? I've had so many visitors I wouldn't wonder if the door fell off its hinges.
What's going on?
I've been given the task of putting some of the Scarlet's refugees to work. It's not that there's a shortage of jobs, the problem's sharing them out fairly.
I understand.
Oh, okay.
Everyone has mouths to feed.
The worst part is they won't tell you who really needs a job the most, but you might be able to help, Henry.
How?
They're like to be more honest with you, so you can find out who's in the most need. And you can decide for yourself who'll do what. Will you help?
Yeah, sure. That seems like a fair thing
If you
to
need
try.
help, I'll do whatever I can.
You're a godsend. I'm sure it won't take too long. You know how the refugees are getting on, don't you? But ask around if you need to find out more.
What kind of work are we talking about?
Well, old Hagen is looking for a cook, and we need 5 carriers.
A cook and 5 water carriers. That sounds simple enough. Is there a problem?
A little. We need 3 water carriers, but the other 2 will have to carry, begging your pardon, shit. Or as the Pope would say, excrement.
Fair enough. Who can tell me
Is
more?
there anyone who can tell me more about it?
Yes, the merchant Conrad Hagen is the one looking for a cook, so you can talk to him. And young Alex will know which of the Scarlet's folk are best suited to the job.
Very well. And why does it trouble you so much? Because it does seem a little bit odd.
How come that's such a cause for concern?
For one thing, they're afraid of me, and I can't get a straight answer out of any of them. So how the hell am I supposed to make the right choice?
Oh, they're desperate. You can't blame them.
I don't, but I might end up picking some good-for-nothing who'll just booze his wages away.
Yes, I can sort of see where he's coming from, I guess, but... right. Tell me more about the cook's job.
Can you tell me anything more about the cook?
You'll have to ask Hagen yourself. I couldn't get a straightforward answer out of him. Maybe he's changed his mind.
What about the carriers?
What do I need to know about the water carriers?
We need 3. Right now, some of the burgers' hands are doing the job.
And they need to go all the way down to the river for water.
Of course, where else would they get it? Gallows Hill? It's not an easy job, but someone has to do it.
No, I'm sure someone will want to. And the other carriers?
What can you tell me about the other carriers?
It's dirty, but it's a job that needs to be done. There'll be more than enough work for them. Some places are overflowing.
That
sounds disgusting.
Yeah.
Why would anyone want the job?
If all
because
else
it pays.
fails, I'll pay 2 groschen for every 1 I pay the water carriers. That might convince someone.
I mean, it's a horrible job, but
that's all I need.
They're literally begging for scraps
Good
right
luck, then.
Right. Well, I'll see what I can do. Where does this go? Does this go to the scribe? Is this where I can find the scribe? Let's close the door. Seems we can pray there. Book over here. Please tell me there's a scribe up here somewhere. Hello, scribe? No scribe. This is deeply troubling. Scribe looking stuff, but no scribe. It's not a private place. Oh, maybe you are the scribe. Yes, aha! Wake up, scribe. You have work.
God be with you.
Indeed, and with you. Oh. Looks like I won't be learning how to read today. Most disappointing, I must confess. I was looking forward to being literate, but oh well. What have we got down here then? We have got a place I can rob. And nowhere here looks to be private. Oh, wait. Is this... Oh, no, this isn't the place I was last time. Oh, it's the dungeon. Or the prison. Not much of a dungeon, really. Don't even see any racks or anything. My goodness. Oh, well. Decent enough that we've explored this area. Now let us be out. There we go. Oh well, that wasn't what I was hoping for, but... Shush.
Good health to you, Henry.
You know what? Let's see if you'll buy any of this stuff. Let's talk trade. Let's talk me trading to you. I will trade all of these. Oh wait, no. I wanted to check out with the butcher, actually. 1.2 to you, but that could be that it's just slowly getting worse. Pebble, carry me off to the butcher. I am heavy. I am heavy laden with random stuff that I'm trying to sell. Where is the butcher? Would you be the butcher? I think you would be, in fact, be the butcher. Yes, this would be the butcher. Alright, before I go in there, Pebbles, I do need to drop some things off. Because I've got a lot of stuff that I don't want to be holding. Nope. Drop that off. Drop that off. I keep equipping it when I don't mean to. I would like to repair that, though. Surely I would. Very much like to repair it. Light padded gambeson. I mean, I could wear that one instead. That's 235. Whereas what I'm wearing at the moment is 236. No, I'll keep it on for now. But let's go and have a word with this butcher then.
God be with you, Henry.
Hello. I don't know why everyone is so happy to see me. I mean, it's lovely, it's flattering, but it's also weird. 1.5, yeah. So you do get better deals with certain traders. Very well. I am happy to sell all of this to you. There we go. And what have you got to sell? Nothing too great. That's fine. Let's haggle. Slowly getting that speechcraft up.
Why not?
I would like to push all the way for 30.
Satisfied?
She won't be. No.
That sounds pretty interesting. A little less.
Actually, not as bad of a reaction as I was expecting. I was really being cheeky there. Oh, that did drag it down a little. We'll go to 29.
See now, I knew we'd come to an agreement.
There we are. Not too bad at all. Not too bad at all for a little bit of hair meat. Right. Okay. Well, the next locale for us. Pebbles, let's head over to the alchemist or the apothecary and see what we can do there. Also, there is apparently a business around here that I need to find. For now, you can just hang tight there. Honestly, I wish there was a way I could just lead my horse rather than having to get on my horse every single time I want to go somewhere. Really? What? But when is it open? What time is it? Oh, actually, okay. The tailors and the apothecary are not places to be open all the way through the day. Fair enough. Maybe I just need to be down here early in the morning. An apothecary next to a graveyard. The guild has taught me a little about this. Yeah, I bet there's some scallywag sneaking about the graveyard at night, getting bones for their lotions and potions. How terrible. Can I examine the nest? Well, I think I shall. Wherever magpie nicked that, did thieve it after all, and I've merely liberated it in the name of justice. Grab his nettles while I'm here. There we go. Honestly, I should actually check if the traders will buy some of these plants, because I'm ladening, overladen with flowers. Let's go and sell some of these off before all of the traders close up for the day.
Good health to you.
Good health to you. No, don't go away. Let's talk trade. I think I got there right at the last moment there. Really, will you not buy any of them? Ow! Trader, you will apparently trade. Let's talk trade. I've actually got some nice things there. No. Okay, fair enough then. Not going to be happening. All right, well, let's have a look at that quest then. Aquarius. The Rattay bailiff has work to offer some of the Skalitz refugees, carrying water and emptying latrines. He wants me to find out which of them are most needy and suitable for the job. Talk to the people who are interested in jobs. Speak with Alex from Skalitz. Talk to the merchant Hagen. All right then. So Alex, all the way over there. Okay. That shouldn't be too bad. But I think that's going to be for the next episode. Specifically because the place is shutting up right now. I might even actually head over to the ale house. Maybe. There's a quest tipster there. And we could just hang out in the ale house for a little bit. Maybe pick up an activity or two before we head out. But I think we'll do a little bit more. Oh, on the way, we can drop off there. Oh, that's going to work out for me, actually. Because I'm going to want to pop in there, deliver the ring, then up here, I'm going to want to speak with Ginger again and let him know about whether he can go back to Neuhof or not. Yeah, that works out well. I think I'll have one more episode where I do a couple of odds and sods around Rattay before we head out and deliver on our quests on the way to Uzhitz, which by the looks of it is right there. Okay, but that is going to be for the next episode. I really do hope you enjoyed this one and will be joining me for the next. But until then, and as always, do take care, everyone.